Pitcher in this game, Brady Singer. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting second, catcher, Yorgan.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Here comes the 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2.
Ball.
You translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. That one misses, and the count's full. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now at the plate, Isaac Paredes. Paredes in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Check swing. He went 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his heels. And then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Christian Walker. That one fouled off. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Lance McCullers Jr. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ball.
One now.
Ball.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That one misses.
Ball 4 outside.
So lead
Take
off
your base.
walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
This is J.J. Bleday. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1 and 2.
No, you're out.
Play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Outside low. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Digging in, Sal Stewart.
Ha!
Comes up empty.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Goes down looking. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. That misses. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
That's a ball.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
No.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Chopped left side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Center fielder, Zach Cole.
That's in there. 0-1. Second inning here, no score. That
Ball
misses, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That was the emergency hack right there.
And a 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Zach DeZenzo.
2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Zach DeZenzo. The 1-0. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0-fer to start the season and get into a slump.
They take the force out. That ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Liner. DeZenzo flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Ball.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. McCullers, 6'1" righty, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Will Benson.
Will Benson getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A solo shot, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
He rides.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the air, left field. And that is the third out of the inning. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Vasquez. Foul ball there. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Astros.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Just off the inside edge.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1.
Put away off that pitch down.
Vasquez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the ground, foul. Right side, and that's just foul. The 2-2 now. Now
Ball
one missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
No, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0. Right side. And that chance handled. And it gets by him. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game. Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there.
Just
and
foul.
that'll get off into the seats.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ball 2.
Second and third, 1 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Oh,
No,
he doesn't
that's
get the
the ball.
call. Full count now.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Two on, 1 out, and that'll
Ball
load
4.
the bases.
Take your base.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Golden opportunity right here. Misses again, 5 in a row.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Out towards right center field. Friedel should have this one. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Now, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
No,
Good spot
outside.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Zach Cole in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-0 down. The pitch is
Ball
upstairs,
4, first
ball
base.
4, and they're loaded.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So up next, Zach Cole. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
Matt McClain.
First
Inside.
pitch doesn't find the zone. And a base hit up the middle. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And the
No.
first pitch misses for ball one.
No, too low.
Right
Yeah.
through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Runner on the go. Sliced hard but foul. Tied up here in the early going. In the air to left center. Cole on the move. Makes the grab.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
One out man at first. J.J. Bleday now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Ball. Hurt.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. Now 1-2. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to
No, no,
third.
no.
Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. In the air, right field. Smith in position. Brings it in. And that's the inning. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. Back here in Cincinnati, and stepping in for the Astros, Zach DeZenzo.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for them. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. got him swinging. And now it's Christian Vasquez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bleday takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman Bryce Matthews.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to second. Nicely done for the out. 1 left for Houston. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Bottom 4. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart.
Sal Stewart.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. On the ground to first. And it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And that is out of play. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
One, 2 now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just off the inside corner. And now it's 3-2. Spencer Steer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Go ahead run on base. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounded out his first time up. 0-1. That one kicks away from the catcher. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Check swing, went around. And that is strike 2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That's worth the price of admission. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
That's a strike.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Jose Trevino, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time.
Ball. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and that's ball 3. That one fouled off. And a payoff pitch. On the ground, Shoemaker. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We go to the top of the 5th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yordan Alvarez.
Ha!
Well, these
Ball
Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And he grounds one to the right side. McClain handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Paredes, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. The 0-2.
Ball.
And that one hit to first. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
First baseman Christian Walker.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Ball down.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Astros are down quietly. Score holds, it's 3-1.
Now pitching for Houston.
New pitcher on now, Cesar Salazar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McClain.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Cole has a beat on it and makes the grab. And there's one away.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Ball,
Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Brian King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sousa getting loose as well. And that one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder,
J.J. Bleday digs in now. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That's a ball.
And a big swing and a miss. Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Reds go down quietly, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in,
Leading
Cam
off for the
Smith.
Astros, right fielder, Cam Smith.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fouled off. He was late. To third. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder Zach Cole.
Hard hit right side. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Zach DeZenzo.
Zach DeZenzo up next for the Astros. He's 2 for 2. That one the other way. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. Stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Astros go down 1-2-3, and they still trail it here 3-1.
Now pitching for Houston.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bennett Sousa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman Sal Stewart.
Hee-haw!
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Reds, designated
Here's
hitter,
Nathaniel Lowe. He's been a
Nathaniel
great
Lowe.
free agent sign.
Ball 1.
Man at first, 1 away.
Hey!
And 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman Spencer Steer.
Now Spencer Steer. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat. Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. So one left for Cincinnati as the lead remains 3-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds,
back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Pierce Johnson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Astros, third baseman, Braden Shoemake.
That
That's
misses
out.
off the outside edge. And that's
Ball,
off the
no.
outside edge. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Here's a 3-0. That catches the corner.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. This is downstairs, and that's
Take your
ball
base.
4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
This one in the air, right field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Bryce Matthews. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. In this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Grounder might be 2. Flips it. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Ball, no.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see...
Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in, coming home. He scores, and the Astros tie it up.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Pierce Johnson done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
T.J.
Reds,
Antone
number
on to pitch here.
70, T.J. Antone.
One out, runner at second. Isaac Paredes will hit next. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. go-ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing, and he popped it up. De La Cruz settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Cam Smith up next for the Astros.
Right fielder Cam Smith.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 7th.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Just
no, inside.
The Astros have some action in their pen. Steven Okert up and throwing. Abreu also getting ready.
Ball.
That's
Ball
outside. 3 balls, no strikes. And that's in there for a strike. A little slider that finds the mark. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Three-two. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. In the air, right field. Smith gets under it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Reds.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Bennett Sousa out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Houston,
Brian Abreu comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain, 1 for 2.
No.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. That is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for the
Now on the
Reds,
bump, Sam
number
Moll.
50.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder Zach Cole.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Freddie Almanza, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And it's out of reach after the slow first step. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Outside with a breaking ball. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Ha!
That one out to right. Benson under it. He's got it.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman Braden Shoemaker.
Go ahead run on base. Braden Shoemaker up next for the Astros. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Ball.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Went with the sweeper for the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
0-1 down. And that skips in the dirt. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl.
No, that's a ball.
Just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Here's a 1-1.
No, that's outside.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 2.
Now he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
No.
And another ball. Sal Stewart in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. Popped up. And the inning is over. Reds down in order. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Freddie Almanza, on for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. 0-1 now. And that's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Oh, 2 now. Just
that's
off
a
the
ball.
outside part of the plate.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Oh, great stop. Over to first. He is safe. And he beats the throw by a whisker.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
First pitch swinging. And the 0-1. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Tony Santillan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Outside low. 1-2 to count. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, and they jump in front in the ninth. It's 5-3.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Ha!
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That one hammered but pulled foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
For the Astros, right fielder Tim Smith.
swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 9th. That one lifted to left. And that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Reds 3.
Now pitching for Houston,
Angel De Los Santos comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off for the Reds, third baseman, Sal Stewart.
Ball 1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Struck him out looking. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that call, third strike.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. And that one is lifted in the air. Altuve settles underneath it. And there's 1 away. Staying in the game on defense, Jose Altuve. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. De Los Santos, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Next to hit, Spencer Steer. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
No.
And another ball. The Astros trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The Reds now down to their final out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ball.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
Ball.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and it's 3-2.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the tying
Ball 4,
run
outside.
is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Here's Jose Trevino, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Well, pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Fought off foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Just
Up.
misses there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That one to first.
Foul ball.
Down the line, and it's foul. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long